It has only been 2 weeks of really trying to prioritize sleep and aiming for 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. But I feel just like so much better and so much well rested. So it is literally 5 a.m. on the dot right now, and I actually feel pretty good. I got just shy of 7 hours of sleep last night, which usually happens on Thursday nights just because I'm waking up so early on Fridays. But it's really cool to see how all the rest I got like from the past 2 weeks is really helping me be a little more alive this morning. So I know it's definitely a luxury to be able to focus on sleep and like get in bed early when I get up pretty early too. But yeah, just highly encourage you to prioritize sleep because I just feel so good. That was just kind of top of mind because I'm like so excited that I actually feel pretty good right now, and that just makes me all the more excited for my run. So welcome to the vlog, welcome to the 14-mile long run. It should be good. I'm feeling good about it. I feel like I've kind of been paying attention to some patterns from my long runs the past few weeks and really made sure to fuel well yesterday. And then in addition to the Pop-Tart that I usually eat, although I did get a new flavor and I'm kind of sad, I should have just stuck to what I always stick to. I'm also fueling with this little Scratch like carb mix. I drank them a lot when I was training for the ultra, and I just want to bring it back because I kind of have noticed that usually like the first few miles are just not good, and maybe they just like won't be good, and it is what it is. But kind of was like, you know what, I feel like I kind of need to tweak my fueling a little bit and just see if that can impact the run. And I'm also excited because this is my first long run with some pace work in it. So I'm pretty scared. Surprise, surprise. I always get nervous for speed workouts, but I had a really solid speed workout on Wednesday that definitely gave me some confidence, also some like fear, because I'm like, how am I supposed to hold this pace? But because I hit the paces on Wednesday, it was just 3 miles at goal pace. It made me feel like, okay, you know what? The training, maybe it is paying off, and all the hard work and the strength training and the sleep and the nutrition and all of that. I was like, this feels really good. So I've got the last 3 miles of the 14-mile run today at goal pace, which definitely sounds tough, but I'm like, if I can lock it in, I definitely think I can do it. So I'm gonna try and get to the trail just a little bit earlier because 14 miles it's a long time to be out there, and I've got a pretty full day of work today and hoping to do kind of some of the like Sunday reset things today just so we have more of our weekend free. But yeah, that is kind of the rundown of everything we've got going on. I'm so excited to be bringing you all along, and I'm gonna eat my Pop-Tart. I've somehow gone from having a plethora of fuel to really not having many options. So I definitely need to go pick up some candy or place an order or something. I think I'm going to do a combo of like the candies, Uncrustables, that kind of stuff, just because it's more affordable alongside of the gels. But I wanted to show you all what I came up with. I feel like I did it pretty good despite the fact that my little fuel jar is basically empty. So I've got the last of these Scratch Sour Cherry Energy Chews. I will take these first because they have the little bit of caffeine. Also, our last Uncrustables. Actually, I haven't had one in such a long time. So I'll bring that. Usually I stuck to it during ultra fueling just because like normal food is essentially like all that people eat running ultras. So I got used to them during ultra training, but they are so good for fuel. Then I have 2 of these Honey Stinger peanut butter waffles. Love the waffles. Peanut butter flavor is not really my favorite, but they'll get the job done. And then I have these solely dried fruit, which I had one of the fruit jerkies on my run last week, and it was so good. It sat really well with my stomach. We have loved snacking on these. So I've got this, and then I haven't had these yet, but they have these little like fruit gummies. So I have a mango and passion fruit, and then a mango and blueberry, which sounds so good. And then I've also got my salt stick electrolyte lemon lime chews. So should be good with all of that. I mean, that's a lot of fuel. I feel like that's a good amount. I take usually my first around like mile 2, and then from there I take it every like 3 miles, and I want to make sure I stay on top of it just so I still really have a lot of power for those last 3 miles. It is so dark. I don't know why, but I hate sitting in my car when it's dark out with my light on. I'm like, that's so embarrassing. Everyone can like look into my car, but I just made it to the trail. I'm gonna keep this short and get out there because like I said, I'm trying to keep it moving this morning, just because last week, y'all, by like 8 o'clock, it was so hot. And even this morning, it's just so muggy. So it's a little bit more bearable when the sun isn't fully up, but it gets rough. So I'm gonna get out there, 14 miles, and we got this. I can already tell this is going to be such a good run. So from what I've heard of the Twin Cities Marathon, it's pretty flat, which I'm very excited about, but people have said there are rolling hills at the end, which I would say Dallas is also pretty flat, except for mile 20. There's like a big hill by White Rock. When I ran that back in like 2022, that hill destroyed me. So I want to make sure I'm doing hills both during the week and then also incorporating some hills, like rolling hills, into my long run. So I broke off into just a neighborhood by South Congress. It's beautiful, and woo, grasshopper. This is so chaotic, but there's rolling hills all throughout this, so I'm gonna do like 2-3 miles over here. I need to figure out a solution for my phone because it is already so sweaty. I'm not even at mile 5 and it's already been disabled and not able to access it, and it's just so hard to like touch anything because the screen is so sweaty. And I needed to work because I dropped my Uncrustables on the ground on accident. I didn't realize that the bottom was open. I just heard like a plop and was like, oh. So I think I'm gonna go to a gas station and just grab like a bag of candy or something so I have enough fuel with me. All right, I just hit mile 8 and ate sour watermelon like gummies from the gas station, which really helped. I think I still might be a little short on fuel, but we'll see. I'm not even exaggerating. I feel like I'm wearing a wet diaper. These shorts keep riding up and I'm not chafing, but they're just completely drenched, like they will not stay down. I'm at 11.6. I started the speed portion, but I am walking. Honestly, I'm literally having to pull my shorts down every 3 seconds because they are riding straight up in the front and it's so uncomfortable. So I think my head is just like not in the speed portion, but we're gonna keep trying. I just hit 13. I'm so over this, just trying to finish without walking the whole thing. We'll debrief when I get in the car. Let's go. Well, that did not go as I thought it would. Literally at the beginning, I was like, this is gonna be a great run. No, it's not even that I'm like that tired. Like I feel, obviously I'm pretty energized still. Like I feel like I fueled really well, although I don't think the sour watermelon are for me anymore because I really need to go to the bathroom. And I was at the point where there like weren't any more bathrooms except for one sketchy one. But yeah, it was like stomach, it was the sweat, like it was the uncomfortableness, we'll go with that, uncomfortableness of what I was wearing, and it just being, yeah, like so unpleasant. Like not only did it feel so uncomfortable, but I just like, I literally was having to pull down my shorts every 10 seconds because they were riding straight up my crotch in the front, and I was like, this is just like not, I cannot be running like this. So I think with all of that, like my mental headspace was just so not in that run. Like I was fighting for survival out there, which we got it done. 14 miles, like we can say we did it. Next week's a down week, but yeah, I think it was more of like a uncomfortableness with what I was wearing, and that just causing me to like so not
not be in it. So I was walking a lot, obviously didn't even really attempt to hit goal marathon pace at the end. So yeah, that was a disaster of a run, but onwards and upwards. Apparently I'm gonna be in biker shorts for the rest of this training session.
Can I help you with breakfast?
Oh, and then 2 scoops of sauerkraut.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my breakfast and I'll make us coffee. She's got away.
That's good too.
All right, the workday is done. I am so excited for the weekend. I just have a baby shower tomorrow for one of my good friends, and then otherwise don't really have anything planned. So it should be a very fun, very low-key weekend. I feel like I had a very productive work week this week and kind of had stuff with clients like taking up my time every single day. So I've definitely got a lot of like social content planning, YouTube videos, like all that stuff to work on tomorrow. But overall, it was a really great day, really great week. I am gonna try and just pick up the house while Dom is out and going to pick us up Chipotle. I am so excited. We have been, our like challenge for ourselves is to eat out only once a week, and we've stuck to it for a couple weeks so far, and so I feel like it just makes eating out like extra special. We've saved it for Friday nights when we know we're both like really tired and love to just like sit on the couch and watch something. Netflix has a couple documentaries out that we haven't seen that we've been excited about, so we'll probably just do that. And yeah, I feel like, you know, in the recent weeks, I've kind of been like resetting my routine. Like I mentioned this morning, I was just like super energized because I've been focusing on routines, like how much sleep I'm getting, nutrition, like getting outside for the sun every day, even on days that I'm like not running and stuff like that. And I feel like it has really made a big difference just in my overall like mood and even being able to enjoy evenings more. So right now, yes, I am tired. Yes, I'm looking forward to just laying on the couch, eating my Chipotle burrito and watching a documentary, but it's like I'm still good to pick up the house for a little bit. And I don't know, it's just a really good feeling to still be really energized after a long run and after having, I mean, practically sweat to death out there. Like, I don't know, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of like the work that I've been putting in, not just in training, but really in all areas, just to show up for myself in like the way that I really want to. And yeah, it's just a good feeling. So I'm gonna tidy up, pick up some stuff, and I've probably got like 30 minutes until a burrito is in my hands.
I do want to thank today's sponsor, which is Rocket Money. So thank you, Rocket Money, for sponsoring.
Best night ever! Good morning, happy Saturday. I thought we would spend some of this morning together. Y'all, I ate that entire burrito last night. It was so good. It had been a minute since we'd had Chipotle. Oh, the burritos are just so good. And I was like, I need the protein. So, it was so delightful. I feel like Chipotle on Fridays should always be a thing, or at least after a long run. But it is like 7 o'clock now. I woke up around like 6:15, which I've still been going strong with getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night and just feel so good. So woke up, did some editing for YouTube, and now I'm gonna get ready and go out on a run. I've got 5 easy miles, so shouldn't be anything too crazy. I'm actually not sore from the run. I did an upper body workout when I got back, and I'm excited because we finally got like the next set of weights that we needed, and so I was able to go up in weight. So my upper body is definitely very sore, like my shoulders and my back, but legs feel good, like everything else feels good. I did chafe a ton out there, which I was thinking I would because I, was basically like running in a diaper, as I've said. So I did chafe in between my legs like pretty badly, but I think when I was out there, just because I was so like sweaty and wet, I couldn't feel it, but last night it was like burning. So definitely gonna be sticking to biker shorts because I just don't want to deal with that. But otherwise, I swear if I get as sweaty as I did yesterday out on this run, but let's get ready for this, and then I'll come back, make breakfast, go and grab our groceries, and yeah, it'll be a pretty chill morning. 2.5 miles in and 2.5 left. I've just put on a podcast and it's been a really nice run. My rubber band broke, so this is what we're working with. I tried to put it in a bun and my hair is just so thick that it just went boop. So yeah, this is what we've got. We've got 1.5 miles left with this. We're really trying to eat out just once a week, just for like health purposes and also just saving some money. I feel like the amount that we were spending on eating out was just getting a little crazy, and honestly just came down to laziness for the most part and like not wanting to actually cook. So we have been just like killing it, I feel like, with the meal planning and ordering groceries on time and all of that. So I did the meal prep for this weekend, and then in the coming week, yesterday, right after work ended, placed the grocery order for pickup this morning, and we've been doing that the past few weeks. It's working great for us, and honestly, all of the recipes that we've been making have been so good, so it's actually kind of fun to like spend the time planning everything. And I shared in my one of the most recent YouTube videos, which one was it? I think it was how I balance everything with marathon training and like life. I shared all of the favorite places that we get recipes from, both in the video, and then I also responded to someone and listed them all in the comments. So if you're looking for any suggestions, definitely go and check that out. But I thought it'd be fun just to show you what we got and just share all the recipes that we have coming for this week, because I'm very excited. I feel like I've got some good stuff planned for the coming week. I'm excited. So I'm gonna share all the recipes that we have and then just do a quick little overhaul of all the things that we got. I feel like sometimes I see people's grocery hauls and there's like, here's how I spent $60 as like a family of 2 for the week. And I'm like, $60? I don't know, maybe we just eat a lot more than other people do, but our groceries usually cost us anywhere between like $160 to $200. I think today was even a little more than $200, and the grocery pickup is free. So there's no added cost for that. But yeah, we just got like a bunch of like sauces and stuff and, some expensive meat and whatnot. But anyways, this is like a grocery haul. We'll cover every single meal from Saturday through next Friday, about $200 for 2 people. So for lunch, I'm gonna make us a Greek style sheet pan gnocchi. It sounds so good. We love doing like the sheet pan meals, and I've never done like a Greek style one. So I feel like that'll be really good. And then I'm gonna make a crock pot buffalo white chicken chili. I'm gonna go ahead and like put it in, I think probably in the afternoon, right before I leave for the baby shower, I'll go ahead and put it in, and it's like fine to leave the crock pot. There's a link it is. And then for Sunday, we'll have leftovers of the buffalo chicken chili, and then at dinner, doing an unstuffed tomato dish. I really don't even know fully what that is. It just looked really good when I was looking for recipes. And then on Monday, we'll do leftovers for lunch, and then for dinner, we're making a bacon kimchi salmon fried rice, which we've made before and is very good. Then Tuesday, we'll do leftovers as well for lunch. For dinner, we'll do a 1 skillet crispy chicken burrito bowl. Yo, I'm like so excited. Then we'll do leftovers. Lunch for Wednesday. You can see a theme. We usually do leftovers for lunch. And then Wednesday night, we're doing burger bowls, which we've never done, which I always see people talking about how good they are. So I'm excited to try that. We'll do leftovers for Thursday lunch. And then for dinner on Thursday night, doing a tahini chicken Caesar like pasta salad situation, which looks so good. And then we'll have leftovers, and Friday we'll do dinner out. So
that's what we've got on tap for the menu this week. And here's a little quick grocery haul. All right, starting with chicken broth. We got a lot of chicken broth. I think a lot of things require the chicken broth. Oddly enough, several of the recipes require salsa. We like never get salsa, but then we've got pesto. We needed tahini, so we got tahini. We could have made our own buffalo sauce, but figured this was easier. We've actually had this before and it's so good from Primal Kitchen. Something needed like a shot of pickle juice, so I got this. I think it's the burger bowls. We ran out of coconut aminos, so we got that as well. And then getting into the meat, we got a lot of chicken breast. So I thought I had ordered chicken thighs, but chicken breast and then more chicken breast. We've got beef. We've got a couple different types of sausage. We've got this chicken and apple for the sheet pan meal that we're doing for lunch today. And then just like regular beef sausage because we both love doing sausage in the morning for breakfast. And then we both love doing eggs and we eat like 3 or 4 eggs in the morning for breakfast almost every single day. So the eggs go so fast. So we've got 2 things of eggs and then we've got the bacon for the bacon kimchi and then the salmon in here for that dish. And then real quickly, just all of the veggies and fruit. We've got lots of onions, really massive, huge avocados. I feel like they're so big. I don't know if you can tell. Lemons, we've got a zucchini, we've got some coleslaw, different types of lettuce for everything. We've got a lot of like tomatoes back here for dishes this week. Also wanted to make a smoothie just for a late breakfast and before I start cooking lunch. So I just got some mango chunks to make that. And then, okay, if you see these in your store, these marigold plums are so freaking good. We had a bag last week and Dom and I are obsessed with them. They're delicious. Got bananas for smoothies or for before a run. Then we got, I'm so excited, some french fries for the burger bowls, couple different types of beans, cheese, the pasta for the chicken Caesar pasta like salad. And then, okay, if you have an HEB and you've never had these are my favorite chips. And I used to say Cheetos were my favorite chips until I had these. These are so good. I had been thinking about them all week. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get them. So yeah, I'm gonna put all of the groceries away. Like I said, I think I'm gonna make a smoothie for us for a late breakfast. I think it's only, yeah, it's like 10:15. So I'll probably make a smoothie, read for a bit, and then start cooking lunch around like 11:15-ish because it's a sheet pan. It will not take long at all. Literally, sheet pans are like the secret, I feel like, to quick, easy, healthy, and delicious meals because you can just chop stuff up and then throw it in the oven. So yeah, I'm gonna put all these away.
Super easy to install. I feel like that took less than 10 minutes. Definitely recommend doing that. There are no more but doing a quick. I am actually such a fan of the pumpkin spice latte. I look forward to it all year long. I just can never get sick of it. I got a few different things. I have not tried this.
Price is so much higher than it will be in like a month or two. We're in the hype dive a little bit. So if you want just a few cars.
I also feel like if you are not like prepping for our neighbors are getting worked out in their house and it's just like been very loud. It only came out on Kindle and not with a physical book, and I really wanted to read it, but I didn't think that I would actually read it. It's like the only like Europe, and so I hear about to see.
Ooh, this is gonna be good. I need to get moving for this baby shower because it is like 30 minutes away. And I'm running a little bit behind because I got caught up editing. Also, to be honest, I'm not a makeup person and I don't know if I'm even doing this right, but I thought we could get ready together as long as no one judges me for putting on makeup wrong if that's what I'm doing. So be kind with me if I am. But also, y'all, it's like 100 degrees in Texas. There's really only so much makeup that you can put on because it's just gonna sweat off. But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel in a very interesting season of life and I wanted to chat about it in case anyone else kind of feels the same, regardless of whether you're in your 30s and feel this way, maybe in your 40s, 20s, whatever. But it's just really interesting when your friends start to move into a different season of life, stage of life, whatever you want to call it, and you're not there yet, which that can obviously look a bunch of different ways. Maybe all of your friends are buying a house and you're still in an apartment. Maybe everyone is having kids and you're not there yet. That's specifically where we are. And I don't know, I just feel like, oh no, I forgot. I'll just use this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily have this like fear of missing out or like feel like they aren't going to be friends with me anymore because they're in a different season of life. That's definitely not how I feel. Like, we have such great friends, both individually and together as a couple, which we're super thankful for. But we're some of the only ones who aren't either pregnant, don't have kids, or trying. And a part of me, I think, is just like worried that we're gonna get left behind is like such a dramatic way of putting it, but I really just can't like, I don't know, I can't figure out how to phrase it because it's not even like I feel like we're gonna be left behind. I think I just worry that like there's becoming a mom, I know, is so transformative in literally every single way. Like, I know it just completely changes you as a person. And so I think I just like start to worry that, you know, all of our friends who are moms are going to have this huge thing in common and kind of be on the same page. And we aren't there yet. Like, we're not ready to have kids yet. We don't truthfully really want to have kids yet. I know I've talked about, you know, sometime next year we'll probably start trying. But even sometimes when I say that, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know if we'll be ready for that. Like, that still sounds like really, really soon. Next year we'll celebrate 5 years being married, but I don't know. It like doesn't feel like enough time with just me and him. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or if that like sounds really dramatic. I don't know. I know other people feel the same way when they're, you know, not ready to have kids yet and all of their friends do. But I guess I just feel like once you become a mom, there is this level of people who aren't moms, like they can't relate to you in the same way because they haven't experienced it. So I don't know. I don't even really have a point with this. I just kind of wanted to bring it up and talk about it as I've been thinking about it more. And I think the weird thing is, it's like, I know I don't want to be a mom yet. I'm dying to be a mom. I can't wait to be a mom. But like right now, I know that's just like not it. So it's not like envy or jealousy or anything either. I think it's just this like concern that, yeah, everyone's moving on to the next thing and we're not going with them. Yeah, I don't really have some like pretty conclusion to the way that I've been feeling and, you know, what I wanted to talk about. Like, again, it's not like, it's not a jealousy. It's not some dramatic negative feeling. I just feel like it's, I don't know, it's interesting when all your friends are moving on and you're like, I'm still here and I'm good here and I don't want to be there. But like, ooh, now it's weird that we're in these different seasons. So I don't know, maybe someone else is feeling that way and it was like helpful just to hear someone else yap about it, but that's about it. 5-minute makeup situation. I'm gonna go and put probably some like lip gloss or honestly even just like Vaseline, and I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog here. I hope you had fun seeing just all of my Friday and my Saturday as well. I don't really, ooh, camera's about to fall. I don't know what I'll do after the baby shower. Like I said, it's 30 minutes away. So by the time I get back, it'll probably be like 5 or 5:30. And then I go pick up Dom from work around like 7:30. So I'll have about 2 hours. I need to finish editing a couple YouTube videos. I'll finish what we're cooking in the crock pot and probably just do a cleanup. So it's really not going to be that exciting of the rest of the day. But yeah, I hope y'all had fun seeing all of this. Let me know if you want to see anything else. I can't believe it. I think by the time this video goes up, I mean, there will only be like 6 or maybe 7 weeks left of marathon training, which is so crazy. Like, that actually feels so soon. That's wild. If you made it this far, I just want you to know how grateful I am that you take the time to watch my videos and leave comments, like it, even just like watch it. It truly means so much to me. YouTube really is a labor of love. And while I have so much fun watching these videos, my favorite part is just getting to engage with y'all and respond to your comments and, you know, like answer any questions that I can and just share like a very normal and realistic perspective of someone in their 30s training for a marathon, trying to juggle all of the things. And yeah, I just really appreciate you for being here and want you to know how much it means to me that you take the time to watch. So thank you so much for making it this far, and can't wait to see you in the next video.